Okay, hopefully this is working. To faff about a little bit to get it to recognise a controller. And I have a feeling that's probably going to be the case for a few of these games tonight. Off to a good start. I'm going into this completely blind as well, so I have absolutely no idea what I am actually... But these games are in a very early state, so I'm gonna have to just guess what I'm doing unless the game really explains what I have to do before I jump into it. But with the selection of the games that I'm doing here, I've basically just had a quick flick through all of the games that are available for Indie Arena Booth. Oh, this isn't good, I've gone off the top of the screen. So I guess the point here is that I can throw this and teleport to where I've thrown the thing to. I have no idea. So I'm guessing this is the kind of game you would be speedrunning, judging by the fact that they are encouraging you to do that. And I'm behind a timer as well, huh? I guess you get a certain amount of time to go around the level before being sent back to the start. I'm not entirely sure if that's just a demo mechanic or not. Either way, I've made myself right to the bottom of the leaderboards, huh? Shows how good I am at this game. It doesn't help that there's collectibles scattered around the levels. Oh, I didn't even see that there. I can't say I'm exactly a fan of this one. Like, the gameplay really isn't engaging me as much as I would with other 2D platformers that I've played. So, since I am kind of strapped for time and I have downloaded a lot of demos to get through, I am going to move on to the next one. Okay, the next demo is called Aethernaut. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. That is, if it will actually launch. Maybe expecting quite a few technical difficulties during this stream because I have not tested any of these games before running them. So some of these just may straight up just not work.
Okay, so this will be our 12th attempt to enter the construct. The Aethernaut candidate has yet to clear the
Aethernaut?
first room, so I assume that they're still groggy from the injection. I'll give them a moment to get their bearings before proceeding. And I've just noticed that I'm broadcasting this to the construct. Fantastic.
Seems so. Oh. Ah. It also appears to be timing me.
Hey there! I'm glad to see that you cleared the entrance. I hope your body is back to normal. My name is Dr. Louis Cornell. Unfortunately, I have no way of seeing or hearing you, so this will need to be a one-way conversation. I'll be monitoring the flow of the ether and your vital signs, and I can also answer the questions I imagine you must have to get you started. You're currently navigating the depths of the ether processing construct. There was an accident some time ago which forced us to evacuate, and now we're trying to take back control. You volunteered to help reset the experiments we set up across the facility. I think the staircase collapsed, but you should be able to lift yourself right up that ledge. Although you can't see it, the rooms are flooded with ether, so we had to inject you with a serum to protect you. That's what's causing your amnesia. Don't worry, it's temporary. Your memory will come back to you within a day or two, once this whole ordeal is over. Until then, I'm here to make sure you're safe, and to keep you company. Hopefully, you don't find me too annoying. My notes tell me that there's a light projector in this room. You'll be able to aim these across a long distance to trigger a light captor. To aim, just hold it in your hand and click the right mouse button. It'll always be directed to that point, no matter where you place it.
Am I being thrown off by an easy puzzle here? There's something in the room that I'm supposed to shine that light on, or... Oh. The door just opened?
For safety reasons, I do not have any information about you, but you were specifically chosen for this task, and I have full confidence in your aptitudes.
I guess it's a good thing that this game has a timer in the corner, because at least I know how long I've been playing. Because I am kind of running on a time limit for the games tonight. I was thinking probably about at least 20-30 minutes per game. I want to make sure I can fit everything in. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Kind of feels like I'm brute forcing my way through this at the moment. Also, yeah, you're not wrong. This is just Portal 2.5.
Awesome, you're about to reach the Narrows. That's what we call the corridors around the construct. You'll see why. From here, you'll be able to access the experiment rooms and gather the ether vials. It'll get trickier from here, but I'm sure you can handle it.
What if it was Portal, but in the steampunk age? I guess like kind of steampunk and cyberpunk we've got going on here. I mean, now I just feel this does just feel like a test chamber. Yeah. Oh, there's two doors. What are the two doors? How am I supposed to get to the other side? Oh! Ah! Well, I guess by that logic... the first boundary break of the night. I don't know if I can actually squeeze myself back into the map or not. The game did say it was going to be buggy before I started it, so... Well, I am kind of concerned that if I jump off here, I am just going to be continuously falling. I guess we get to see the rest of this map though. Can I squeeze myself back in? I think if I break a game, that technically means I've beaten the game. Wait. It just... Ah! No, that's not... I wonder if I can force myself back into the map by doing that. No, this isn't happening. Right, I think I'm gonna move on to the next game. Okay, this next demo is called Airhead. There's pretty simple controls. Oh, weird. There appears to be a save file in here even though I haven't actually launched the game yet. This is my first time launching this. Not entirely sure what these are. Yeah, that'd be an interesting concept. You just launch the game and there's somebody else's save file there, and it's just it's a cursed save file. There's something wrong with it, but it's just something that wouldn't be in the game normally. Still not fully understanding what's going on here. Can I just... oh! It's blue now. Or at least it was blue. Why did this turn blue? I guess it will remain a mystery. And I have just gone back to where I was. I'm guessing I should have been able to push that somehow. I mean, there was a prompt on the screen that said I could push it, but I was holding down that button to push it and it wasn't pushing it. I mean, I get the feeling this is the tutorial. Oh. That was me pressing a button. The game didn't just do that by itself. There is not a tutorial, the game has pretty much thrown me into where I am. I mean, there's controls. I can just double check the controls. But use hands, use air and jump. Perhaps I am supposed to be using air. Okay, the use air button doesn't seem to be doing anything. Well, jump, use hands, use air, and that's it. That's what I'm doing already, Shark. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, there was a blue light, and then I span it again and the blue light disappeared. Also, hello, Gav. I'm currently baffled as to what this game is. And move into objects to push them. Hold X to grab and pull them. That's what I was doing, and all that did was just make it squeak. Oh! It's blue again. But that still doesn't seem to have changed anything. That I'm holding down the button that's supposed to be use air. Considering that I've played Myst, if this was Myst, I would probably know what I was doing by now. Why does that make the blue light go on? I am so confused. Well, that one's gone blue as well. I would very much like to make friends with the squid, but I don't think the squid's interested. So I wish there was at least some sort of guide that I could use for context as to what's going on. Yeah, the game looks good. I just have no idea what I'm doing. It does look like a whale, yeah. I can't pick up the squid. I've tried pressing buttons around the squid and it doesn't do anything. Hold on, let me have a look at the store page. So it... Yeah, judging by the trailer, it looks like you have to... Let me restart this. It looks like you have to pick up a head, then inflate yourself. Also... I kind of make a joke by the fact that the second save file only has about 1.5 minutes play on it. It's probably someone else who's played this and been absolutely baffled as to what you're supposed to do. And their save file has just somehow gotten caught into the Steam download. And the controls are simple. Let's use hands and use air. Both the use hands and the use air button do the same thing. And there isn't anything else up here. I'm guessing there's an airhead that I'm supposed to pick up from somewhere. I don't know if I've been completely blind to it. Yeah, use hands as grab. It's also quite possible that Steam could be interfering with my controller configuration, and both the buttons that I have that I'm pressing could be doing the same thing. Then again, if I press one button or the other button, it seems to do a different animation when he spins it. No, holding the button doesn't make any difference. I really want to figure this out because this game does look interesting. I don't know, but I can't seem to interact with it. I can't seem to interact with anything underwater. The page says you find a head that keeps deflating. Well, that's helpful. I have a feeling that may be possible. Do you have gameplay of this by any chance, or any, like, developer commentary of this first area? If you could find any. Nope, I don't want that. Oh, I thought there'd be a shortcut to the store page in the Steam overlay. So there's a big monster that appears and it drops the head. Is there a wall you can push past? I mean, I get the feeling you need to somehow get the squid to go over here and pull this bit out. Can't get the squid to move though. I can't do anything with the squid. Yeah, I get the feeling that there is something wrong with the demo. You might need to jump over the gap past the brown canister. Well, I just completely messed that jump up. Because I have tried doing that jump and he doesn't seem to be able to jump far enough. In the beginning, after the first octopus, you have to figure out a way out of the water and then up to get to the platform where you can jump to a small landing with bigger air canister in the left direction. If you miss the jump, there's a small but annoying amount of backtracking that needs to be done. I mean, I'm assuming it's talking about this canister. And there does appear to be a platform up here as well, although I don't think I can get to that platform. And this is where I accidentally go out of bounds. No, I don't want to deliberately try and do that. Ah! Ah! What just happened? I don't think that was... This isn't looking good. This is the second game in a row that... I'm going to assume that was not intentional at all. How did that happen? This game gets even more mysterious. Oh, I missed the jump again. That's not going to happen again, is it? Alright, I've been spending far too long on this and I do need to move on. May need to go back and make a clip of that as well so I can report that to the developer. Okay, the next demo is called Can't Drive This. Seems to support remote play together as well. If this is purely multiplayer, then I may need to jump onto the next one, unless someone wants to attempt to jump into the game with me. Hey, thanks, Wash. I will come back to that clip because I do want to go over that again. I don't want to assume that every game that I play this evening is going to be broken.
Hi there, and welcome to Can't Drive This. I'm Richie, your disembodied tutorial voice. Now, I can hear you thinking, seriously, Richie, tutorial slideshows? Aren't they boring? Yeah. Aren't they outdated? Sure, okay. But are they the best way to teach a game? Absolutely not. But hell, we're strapped for cash. Big time. So this is all you get. This is the tutorial, in which I teach you about the tutorials. You can find the tutorials... Sorry, this is so lame. I'll try to make it exciting. You can find them in the Stage menu. Do you get anything for watching them all? Oh, I don't know. How about Ultimate Knowledge? That's it. That's all you get. All right, fine. You get a surprise if you watch them all.
This sure is Jackbox humor.
Hi there. Hi there. And welcome to Can't Drive. Hi there. And welcome to Can't
No!
Drive This.
Come off that.
Driving. Motion of the gods. To drive forwards, press the forward driving button. To drive backwards, pull the forward driving button out of the controller. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Seriously, don't do that. We added a brake-in backwards button for that. If you drive too slowly, your truck will explode. Like in that movie with Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves. We may not have Keanu in our game, but our game shares an element with a movie he once made. So that's kind of the same thing. Oh, and try not to fall off the track. But that's a given, I guess. Let's learn.
I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy these tutorials more than the actual game.
You'd think that'd be obvious, but you'd be surprised. If you don't like the way a tile is rotated, use the turn a tile buttons to give it a spin. But do so before you build it. No backsies. If there's more than one driver, and the driver you're following is an idiot, you can switch to follow a different driver using the switch following driver buttons. And that's all there is to know about building. Or is it? Yeah, no, it is. If you feel like your car or your road are too boring, maybe it's time to spice things up. Head on over to the customization menu to play Dress Up the Inanimate Objects. Perform tricks and stunts to unlock more customization items. Do flips. Jump hoops.
Feels like Rocket League is what they're going for there.
Place tiles in the last second. 10 of those in a round, and bam, new item. Now go and look awesome.
No, I don't either.
Ah yes, yardage. Classic infinite driver on builder action. This is pure, filtered, can't drive this goodness. It's easy. Just drive straight ahead as far as you can, and maybe try not to explode. Make sure to collect hollows for super extra bonus points that help you climb the leaderboards. And if you have more than one driver, the good drivers get to revive the bad ones that exploded. Capture the egg is like capture the flag, but instead of boring lightweight flags, we have 300-pound concrete eggs. Drive to the opposing team's base, grab their egg, and drop it off back at your home base. 2 teams, 4 players, 5 minutes per round. Win 2 out of 3 rounds to emerge as egg champion. Also, here's the punchline to a joke we had to cut. Restless egg syndrome. Game of Drones is a stage-based mode, much like the classic games of the olden days. Collect all hollows to advance to the next, even more difficult stage. Also, and this may surprise you, there are drones. They drop EMP mines that temporarily disable your truck. This may lead to devastating accidents, causing you to explode, and then respawn. But you only get limited respawns, and once those are gone, so don't make a habit of it.
I guess they just didn't want to use a flag. Wow, you really made it! You watched all the tutorials front to back. To celebrate your amazing success, you are hereby awarded with a very special customization item. You're welcome! Thanks, Richie! Okay, now we just need to count on if there are actually any other people playing this at the moment. If there's nobody else playing this and I can't get into a game, I may just have to move on to the next one. This is enticing gameplay right here. I don't think I'm going to find anyone. I mean, this game hasn't been released, so the chances of actually finding someone else who would happen to be playing this right now is quite slim. I'll tell you what. I will come back to this game tomorrow and on Sunday as well. If I can't do the matchmaking, then I'll just have to call it a miss. Okay, I guess it does have some kind of solo mode. What? Ah, right, that makes sense. Okay, this is definitely a game that I will have to come back to when I actually have someone else to play it with. Okay, the next game is Chicken Police.
Previously on Chicken Police.
She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. She was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to.
My mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler, or as most people know him...
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me. I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined
I don't know what
in.
Fish Police is,
He
but I'll
always
take your
took the
word
New
for it.
Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night. Phyllis and Roy's. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless.
I guess you could say it's Fish Police, but it's Chicken Police instead then?
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still a
Ninja
funny
Turtles
guy
pull
around
up.
here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages. If you drive a cop car in Clawville, you can do almost anything you want. Until you've got the red and blue on, nobody asks a damn thing. Maybe that's why cops are the biggest gangsters around here. Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement. Monica Rosen. Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file?
I'm very much
No,
digging
we're
these
busy
character
right now.
designs.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first
Just
I'd
the
like to talk to Mr. Big Beak
Dynamic
McChicken
animations they have
himself.
going on with them.
Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. If he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time? Mort, you scabbiest beast. What the hell did you do?
It's Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve, after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jesse is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. You understand that, don't you?
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a clucking pigeon. Detective Chow Hound Bosco. He thinks he's a real alpha, but nah, he's just a lapdog.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. I wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kinda lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
One of Blood Boil's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course. Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here. Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick. The lion, the fox, the stork, and the sheep. Representations of 4 kinds of animal spirituality. The reptiles were left out for some reason. There's some kind of historical explanation to that, but I've never been good at history, and I'm not even from Clawville. Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic. This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try. Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it. Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. What, are you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Ah, it's a mini game. Whoops. I wasn't supposed to shoot that chicken. Ah! Raccoons! Sorry, I had to be really distracted by that for a second. And of course this game has raccoons in it. I'm unfortunately shooting the raccoons, but they're not real raccoons, they're raccoons on a sign. Some pretty good raccoon art as well. Yeah, I'm shooting real Soviet Bear as well. Oh, that took me to the main menu. I like that. That was good.
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
Yeah, this game is gorgeous. Oh, and you can see the raccoon at the back there. Cock cop. I do really like the art that they're using. How do I leave this area? Oh, you can move the camera around.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hop dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of. The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss, I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
Maybe next time. I'm not in the mood to meet any of my ex-colleagues right now. We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm just going to cut in here to say that I do not know what Black Sad is, and I'm probably going to have to look it up after this. And yeah, this game is really good so far.
Do you remember when they changed the old coat of arms and we used it as target practice?
I remember Blood Boil catching us and almost suspending us because of your stupid shit.
My stupid shit? I remember it was your idea. And you were drunk as hell.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, and I remember you... Oh, shut the fuck up.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his...
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
No, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops after all, ain't we? And this is still Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Eesh, get a room, you two.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
What have you heard about the Hop Dog? Is it still standing?
Yeah, it is. But I don't frequent that neighborhood. You shouldn't either. Things have escalated there recently.
What have you heard about the...
Yeah.
Look at these two simpletons.
They don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild God's sake, don't dare tell them.
I already tried, but nothing happened.
Figures.
Aye, everything's just fine, Sonny.
Well, look, the chick police are together again. What a time to be alive. Am I right, Royce?
You're right, Foss.
Hey, that reminds me. Look at what I found under my coat. It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
Whoa, 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 don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty. And we all know it was an accident.
See? You know, this says a lot about this city and the police in general.
Yeah, maybe Blood Boil meant it as a deterrent, but it sure sends a different message to the common man.
Yeah, he was born into the wrong age. He belongs to a time when everything was decided by who's louder and bites harder.
You're probably right. In an age like that, we wouldn't be alive anymore, pal.
If it were up to him, only dogs would work at the PD, the racist old bastard.
Blood Boil is an asshole. We couldn't dress up that fact even if he wanted to. His only merit is that he's damn good at what he does.
True. I guess he is keeping this whole institution together. When he retires...
Bam! The whole house of cards will crumble. How many days did we have our first squad car?
About 3, I think, before we crashed into that tank of acid.
We? You crashed it. Don't blame it on me, Marty. I was unconscious, if I remember correctly.
And that's your problem, boss. You should be more careful with low-hanging concrete blocks next time.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to that ever since. Looking at these two, I think our world is ready to be annihilated. That crest reminds me. Do you have your badge?
Yeah. You know, boss, unlike you, I'm on duty.
Good, we may need it. I have my own, too, for safety.
But Blood Boil took yours, didn't he?
So?
Ah, I get it. My beak is closed.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway. Oh, man, I totally get you. Molly.
Hey, Monica. Remember that invitation from the other day?
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, Marty. I'd love to, but I've got a lot of work to do. You know how it is. Please tell your sweetheart that I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand. No problem.
We'll meet at the annual party anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell Laura.
What do you know about Ibn Wessler? What's the old rat been up to lately?
They say he's keeping a pretty low profile these days. But he's been seen in the company of the Attorney General.
Attorney General Hamtaro, eh? That's interesting. Thanks.
Why are you so interested in that rat? If you want another hole in your comb, I could help you too, you know.
It's just professional curiosity.
Yeah, of course. And I'm a fluffy little Labrador.
Whoa, you forgot to mention this nugget about the case, Sonny. Ibn Clucking Wessler? What the hell did you get into?
Far as I remember, you didn't let me tell you in the first place. Well, you're in now. No way back.
You're a piece of shit, Sonny, you hear me? What's this all about?
Easy, chicken. I'll tell you everything soon enough. Let's just get the hell out of here first.
If I already told you it's a pleasure working with you again?
No, but that's always good to hear, partner.
Cluck off.
Why is it so quiet in here? Shouldn't it be a madhouse by now?
The midnight madness is yet to come, Sonny. Just wait for it.
My time's too valuable for that, pal.
And you're trespassing. Rules of suspension, remember? I can see you're up to no good.
Who, us? Ridiculous.
If you say so. But I advise you to keep it low. Especially you, Sonny. How many days do you have until retirement?
121. 120 soon.
Don't be a knucklehead and get yourself fired.
Thanks for your eternal wisdom, Bosco. I'm definitely coming to you again next time.
We have no business. I have a strange feeling that we'll meet again tonight.
Strange. I have that feeling too.
That's weird. I was just thinking the same thing.
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
Do you still drink that garbage?
Hey, it's not garbage, okay? Allegedly, they've used it as medicine once, if you must know.
Yeah, once they used to heal with bloodletting too, Marty. Don't believe everything that's on these labels. You're not a little chick anymore.
Okay, Dad. Did you ever notice how much bigger the lion and the fox are than the other animals?
You know, maybe all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
Huh. So that's why our king's a fox and not a sheep or a bird, right?
It's maybe a little late, but you're starting to get it, Detective.
You know, when I was a boy, those words used to enchant me.
I thought you became a cop for the guns.
Well, yeah, that was the main reason. This was the other.
This city's lucky to have you, Marty.
Yeah, isn't it? And how lucky are you, too? Bye, Mandy. See you soon.
You've named the poster girl. You a bit lonely these days?
You're one to talk. I've heard you muttering to her.
What, me? To a poster? Don't be silly. Hey, Marty, what about Laura? How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very funny. We're good, by the way. Mostly. As good as we can be after all these years.
Glad to hear it.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me into trouble all the time.
Understandable.
But she also felt sorry for you.
Ah, well, thanks. That's much better.
If I'm honest with you, she loved the chicken police, Marty, better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Whatever, Sonny.
There's a raccoon. It's called Zip.
Strange.
That's weird.
What is it, chicken?
Look, Marty, the pincushion can talk.
Amazing.
Fuck off.
Do you remember?
The time sure makes memories golden, huh? Luckily back then, he didn't have the pop. Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird. Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never...
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it?
You're reading my mind, boss. Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, Master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing. Huh, I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am. One day, neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Cluck off, Sonny. Whoa, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky. Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in. Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah,
don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but... This place doesn't like, coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, And I must admit, it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem, Shakespeare. Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Right, I'm gonna have to wrap this game up here since it is going on for quite a bit and I have a feeling there is quite a lot more to come as well, and I am still quite short on time. So I'm gonna move on to the next demo, and I think the next one will probably be the last one for the night, although I will be back with more tomorrow evening as well. So this garden story, one that looks quite interesting. Oh, I got an option for demo timer. Or not. I guess I can't do anything with the demo timer. And just sleep on a leaf. Oh no. Okay, good night, Shock. I'm starting to feel pretty tired myself, so I will be wrapping up soon. It is kind of interesting approach to combat. I think I may be a little too tired for puzzles at the moment. yeah, that's the end of the demo. That was pleasant. I kind of got absorbed into that a bit, which is why I was being a little quiet. A very good game. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night here. I will be back with more demos at the... Yeah, it's a really good soundtrack as well. Anyway, I will be back at the same time tomorrow night, so around 11 PM British summertime. And I'll get through some more of the demos. And then I'll be back again on Sunday at 6 PM, where I will hopefully get through the final batch of them. I'm hoping I can get through all of them. I'm trying to assign myself enough time to do this all. But I hope you've enjoyed this small selection of demos so far. There's a lot more to come. And I will be posting each of the demos that I've played on both Twitter and Mastodon if you want to check them out as well. Good night.